Seely, you spoiled the part where I give this mother her Maiamais again, and she
I'm
upgrades
sorry,
my hammer for me.
I honestly didn't realize the part just, spawned on me for a while.
Leave it to YouTube to, improve their seamless video transitions whenever you're watching stuff from a playlist.
What about that hammer?
Yeah.
Okay, one hammer, Miss Maiamai, ma'am.
Here we go.
If only it was DDD's hammer. Oh my god.
The mallet.
Well, it's spikier than DDD's hammer, that's for sure.
I will take it. So we're getting close. We're down to 38 to go.
We're just a little over halfway done. And like I said before, there will be a part dedicated to finding those little buggers because it's very much an investment in of itself. But yeah, now with a nice hammer, the shock radius of the impact is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
I want to say it does more damage if you just hit them straight on, but I'm not entirely certain of that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, it just straight up squishes a good majority of them anyway.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we only have one major dungeon left to go. Of course, the way to said dungeon is actually right around the same pathway we took to reach the Eastern Palace in A Link to the Past.
Yep.
And like I said before, this is pretty much my first dungeon of A Link Between Worlds.
Oh.
Of course, I wasn't expecting what's to come.
Welcome back to Lorule Kingdom, Linguine.
Hilda, I didn't leave. Like, I'm still here.
You have entered a truly evil place. You must find the Dark Palace. There you will discover a sage in desperate need of your help. Please, go quickly to the rescue. So say I, Hilda of Lorule.
Go on, get.
You're not the villain, are you?
I'm not dead to find out with a response.
Hey. Yeah, don't worry. I leave no Maiamai behind.
Okay. So, again, also...
And
like,
this place got a lot of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, because you have a whole maze to go through, but... I mean, the region itself is also pretty hefty, but the other thing I was going to say is that, also makes, decent amount of sense because... Ow, ooh, bigger shockwave, nice. Because, nice. Ironically, this is also one of the other... There's also one of the temples I tried to go to first, just because like this is like, it's the Dark Palace, and the East. You usually start with Eastern Palace. You want to start with this, but I forget what.
There's one down there.
There we go.
Just take it from me. If you're gonna play this game for the first time, I would probably not advise you do this dungeon first because it is. Probably,
I know I
like
didn't.
I said, it's one of the harder ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what order I went.
I forget either. I think I did Thieves' Hideout first, just because I guess it was right there. But
I think this might have been my last one, actually.
Well, it's James's last one.
It's the last one for the last one for this playthrough because again, it's in some ways it's kind of like a pseudo reversal to my very first playthrough.
What do you think that's down there?
A pit.
A bottomless pit.
You know what? Down there could very well be Kevin's #1 fans.
Oh, Kevin!
Look, everybody! A Maiamai's over there!
Maiamai, we love you!
Oh, so this is why you want to have extended magic by now.
Yeah.
It helps, because this is a kind of an out-of-the-way spot.
Do you think you could be able to reach that even if you didn't get the extended magic?
Oh, absolutely.
It would probably be very tight.
Oh, I think
How do
I
you
come
get
into
outta here?
one of my favorite... I think I'm coming across one of my favorite NPCs in the game, the High Nox. That wants to be kept secret.
Oh.
Please, spare my life! Here, I'll give you this. Just leave me alone.
Oh?
He is very much a callback to the ever-lovable, it's a secret to everyone sort of guy.
Yep.
And, now please go!
Not quite
No.
You could go, or you could persuade him to give you more.
Oh, so yeah, in the original game, you gave me 20
Fine, here,
rupees.
just leave me be!
You gave me 20 rupees in the original, you cheapskate. There
There
you
we
go.
20 rupees. Surely that's enough?
And
No.
now that I'm on the hot streak,
More! Take this too! Just leave me be!
More.
I feel so bad. We're taking all of his money.
how
I mean,
much?
he is a monster at the end of the day.
How much can we
Surely
expect from
that's
him?
enough!
What don't you understand about more?
More.
That's plenty. Safe. I'm safe. Thank you so much.
Is there actually a bad ending if you just keep? How much can you grab from this guy?
If you keep haggling him, there is a random chance, and it is random, that he will tip off and literally start chasing you throughout the ends of Lorule to get all of his rupees back.
Wait,
What?
he'll never leave?
In a matter of speaking,
Okay.
Like, do you show it off?
I want to say I do because it is admittedly funny.
It's crazy. And
Is
so
there any
what
way
happens then
to
is that,
stop
like,
it?
So I imagine something like, oh, now if he hits you, you'll lose rupees and he'll pick them all back up, kind of thing.
I want to say he's a one-hit kill.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking that up now just to make sure.
yeah, me too.
If not, then he does do a lot of damage.
Is it possible to, like, knock him out beforehand?
No, he is invincible.
Oh.
Not even to like the hammer or the sandrod stunning.
He cannot be phased by anything you dish out at him.
Okay, I'm looking this over now. The Cowardly Hinox. However many payments Hinox will give you is determined randomly upon loading a save file.
The Hinox may become enraged at any point after the purple rupee payment.
If your luck is good, you can get a lot out of him, but otherwise, he could tip off early, and that's bad news.
Let's see.
The Hinox will offer. Once the Hinox has become enraged, it will permanently remain in that state unless the game is not saved, and instead loads to an earlier state.
So apparently, so it looks like it doesn't look like he'll leave his cave, but every time you go back in there, he will just outright charge you.
Oh no! There will be random points in the overworld where he can spawn and then chase after you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You wanna know, like, I doubt it'll be this extreme, but I had this thought in my head of what if at some point, like, you're at the end of the game, you're about to fight Yuga, then right in the middle of the fight, he just spawns and goes, I want my money!
That would be some shit if he did that, but thankfully he only spawns in the overworld.
Okay.
He'll never chase you into dungeons. Which
Okay.
you know what? That could very much be its own Bowser's Fury mechanic.
Well, I like the idea of like you being in a dungeon. There's the final boss, and then he's just no, and he punches him out of the way. He's like, "This is between you and me."
Give me back my... You know what? It's even though we say that, I don't think that nothing will ever be quite top the Blood Moon shit that can happen.
Yeah. I can only imagine how Breath of the Wild 2 is gonna top that.
I'm so anxious for it to come out. I can't wait.
I mean, I don't have to. They already have them. They just don't want to tell us them.
There are theories going around that it's actually gonna be a prequel or something.
How can it be a prequel when you've already... Well, okay. Granted,
Wait,
when I
that
mean
doesn't
to say
make
that, it's clearly following the events of the first game, but it looks like there could
You
be
are
segments
nearing
that
the
are...
Dark
Oh,
Palace. It is home to the followers of a great and terrible beast.
anyway.
They were once soldiers from Lowell Castle. Now they revere a foul being and cower here in this temple.
Oh.
I accept the responsibility. I was too weak to protect them. They were all good people. My people. If they find you, they will imprison you. Please be careful. So say I, Zelda of Lowell.
Because, every other Zelda game needs a goddamn stealth section, and
I
this
do
is
lo-
more or less...
I like this section because of the music.
This section is thankfully one of the lesser... Oh, all intruders must be captured! We must capture the intruders!
What were you gonna say?
Actually, now Jim.
What were you gonna say, James?
What
About
was
this
I-
about the stealth section, like do you enjoy it?
It's
Do you
honest,
not like-
it's honestly one of the lesser offensive stealth sections in the game because it doesn't really try to pull anything like on a similar level, or it's not trying to pretend to be anything like Metal Gear Solid or anything like that, where it's a little too vague and not enough substance to it. Like it's more like Sly
wow.
Cooper, where you could tell like what the enemy's vision will be, and if you're anywhere near that vision, you get imprisoned. Like,
They did that in Majora's Mask too.
Assuming you did it at night, from what I remember.
Yep, if you did it at night.
Were there any Zelda games, aside from obviously the first one, were there any Zelda games that didn't have any stealth sections?
I don't think Adventure of Link had it.
I don't think Link to the Past had any stealth sections, from what I remember.
No.
Like, I don't think they didn't start becoming a thing until Ocarina of Time.
Did Minish Cap have any?
think
Because
they-
I don't remember there being any.
Goodbye,
I don't
Nintendo.
think so.
It did. It did. Like, right before, there comes the point where Hyrule Castle...
Oh, was it the Royal Valley?
Not the Royal Valley, but maybe... I know it definitely happened in Hyrule Castle, like, at a certain point.
Oh, right, yeah, where you had to get past the guards. There was a stealth section. There was definitely one in Oracle of Ages.
Doubt that.
I know for a fact there was one in Four Swords Adventures.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on the one from Four Swords Adventures.
That'll be fun to go through.
Zelda likes to do they love to do its stealth section since the 3D games, and it's like I can't think of a one that's really done it all that well, save for maybe Breath of the Wild.
I mean,
Just yeah,
The
no,
stealth
for the
section-
sake of this one though.
the stealth section in Majora's Mask was really broken.
Yeah, I heard that one was borderline bullshit.
Yeah. Not just the
Like
fact
you need
that...
you need to have a certain mask in order to even get through it.
Yeah, and not only that, if you kill the Gerudos, unlike on Ocarina of Time, they come back to life like after 10 seconds.
Just yeah, no. Either way, Zelda and stealth sections don't usually work
Oh
out.
yeah, and on
even
top of
like,
that, the Gerudos in the leader's chamber aren't fooled by the mask and will just catch you immediately.
Oh, fairies. That's nice.
I guess
we
I
have a
probably
couple
saw one or two.
bottles. Yeah, we have a couple bottles.
But yeah, no. Like I said, Zelda doesn't do stealth sections all that well, and even if they do, like the more tolerable ones are the ones that really don't give a shit and just let you cheese the system for what it's worth. Like this game.
Wait, did Twilight Princess have a stealth section?
I'm pretty sure it did.
I wouldn't be shocked if it did.
Just trying to remember what
Yeah,
it was.
didn't wait. I mean,
I feel like it did. I just can't remember where.
I know. I had to have. I mean, I know there are some bits where you have to hide from the Re-Dead Knights. But that's just to
Those
make
aren't
things easier
stealth
for you.
sections?
You don't have to hide from them because Redeads are easily beatable.
Not Re-Dead Knights, you kidding me?
Redead, you could literally pounce on them as a wolf and bite him to death.
But what if you're a Link? Just a Link. Not
Oh.
a wolf
You are a
just-
Link.
Well, at that point, why are you even using regular Link?
Eh.
Because
I think by the
Yeah,
time
because-
you get to
Yeah,
that,
because by the time you first encounter Redeads in Twilight Princess, you already have the ability to become a wolf.
or to swap between them anyway.
Yeah.
So
Oh!
anyway, now we go. Now
Holy
let's go through
shit!
the
I thought
section
that
proper.
got you.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
we kill him?
Nope. They're completely infallible.
Well, good thing they don't
Feasible,
notice
rather.
you.
Yeah. These guys are weird. Like, all you really need to know is that don't get caught by their clearly sonar-based sense of vision.
Right. Supposedly these used to be palace guards.
I just remembered. There is a bit of a stealth section in Twilight Princess. When you're taking Midna to the castle, you have to sneak across the ropes in the ceiling. In
yeah.
Tama's bar.
Yeah, I want.
Oh
Oh boy.
no!
I got
Yeah.
greedy.
Yeah. I want to ask,
Oh.
like, is the theme playing here a remix of any other Zelda theme? Because it sounds familiar.
Nope, this is brand new.
And I love this theme.
It is decent stealth music, if nothing else.
Mhm.
Actually, now that I think about it, this wouldn't look out of place in a potential Kid Icarus revival. I mean, aside from the one we already got.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Like, say if there was one that was more based off of the original NES game.
Oh.
How the hell do you get that rupee?
I would not be against them making a 2D side-scrolling Kid Icarus.
Just make something more with Kid Icarus, because you guys gotta spoil the shit out of us with Uprising and Smash Brothers.
Why you got a red rupee there? Is that worth it?
No.
Don't tempt fate, Linguine. Yet I'll move on.
You know, it really is just something like, I feel like I talked about it before, but considering how thirsty people are for more Kid Icarus stuff, it's like, I know Sakurai was the one that spearheaded the whole grand revival of it, but if it's getting to a point where people are really this starved for more Kid Icarus, it's like, do they really need Sakurai to make a new installment?
Not really, no. Like, maybe get his good graces to keep most of the stuff that he brought into the lore. But otherwise, yeah, I would say, like, they could just let anyone else take the helm if ever necessary. It's just a matter of fact that, well, I guess there are going to be people that would much prefer if they, keep within similar scope as what Uprising brought to the table, which in and of itself was very fucking pricey.
Well, I guess another thing I want to ask, like, just for the sake of conversation, because we're not going to be doing anything exciting for a while, like, what would you guys
Yeah,
want?
it's just more stealth.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, just for, like, conversation's sake, like, what would you guys like to see out of an Uprising sequel?
Well, put it on Switch first and foremost.
I have nothing to say about it because I never played Kid Icarus.
You really should give Uprising a shot, Seely. Like, you get a kick out of the humor.
Yeah, I think you'd really like Viridia, honestly. But what say you, Logan? Well, what would your pitch be for a potential Uprising sequel?
Probably a better control scheme.
That's
Something like allow me to actually play it as a twin stick shooter as opposed to having to like use touchscreen and stuff. Which again, but I would assume would be remedied by
Aw,
putting
I
it on
thought we
Switch in the
made
first
it.
place. Nope.
Oh,
One more
we're
step to
almost
go.
there, though.
There we go.
Speaking
Now
of
we
which,
did.
we're already here. And, yeah, no, for this level, you're going to need bombs, which is why I put them on my inventory here and now.
And is this also why you saved this place for last? You don't like this place?
Yeah, not one of my favorite dungeons in the game. And again, this is my very first one. Boy howdy, not a very good first impression.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it wouldn't hurt to also bring a light if you have one, but stay tuned next time for the very much aptly named Dark Palace.
This is it. We're getting close.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.